everyone, it's about to be New Year, and by the time you see this video, it's probably already New Year. 2020 was crazy, and we really hope 2021 is gonna be better.
Yes.
So like everybody have these kind of like New Year resolution stuff. I have mine too, although I'm not always consistent about it. But I've been having these questions about how do I manage my staff better? As designers, as students, we have a lot of side projects even outside of school. And then those projects sometimes are short, sometimes got delayed. So it's kind of hard for me to manage projects. At the same time, trying to manage my daily routine. Do you have, I feel like she's really good at like project management. Do you have any suggestions for that?
Yeah, why don't you check out this website called Notion? So here's the first thing you see when you get into Notion.
Interesting.
So I really like these like checklist thing that help you to walk through all those like tasks they want to help you with, and so you can learn by doing those tasks.
I really like the fact that they also put in these kind of tutorial videos, and then this is like a one-page onboarding, and it's pretty straightforward and simple, and I dig that. So my goal, first of all, is of course manage my projects. I don't want to be late on my deliverables, and there's so many things going on, and it's really hard to manage them all in Google Calendar because that's what I'm doing right now.
I know that you love Google Calendar.
Guys,
believe it or not, this girl also marked the lunchtime for today.
Hey,
on the calendar, and shared that with me.
Too much information.
Okay, so I would recommend you to go to the templates.
Oh, well, they have so many templates.
Yeah, that's pretty good for help you to get started. You don't need to start from scratch. You just find a template that might help you and start from there. I guess this one might meet your need.
Okay, so to do, let's say I have project one that's gonna be our upcoming capstone planning.
Yes. And you mentioned that you want to manage it on like a calendar, right?
Yeah, so let's just pretend I have all these projects. I'm curious how this will work.
So now you will see the magic of Notion.
Wow.
So now...
Sponsor us, please.
Yes. So first, you need to add a wheel. So basically Notion are giving you like different way for you to see the information. So you can add a wheel and you will see this like a whole list of different wheels.
Okay. And they also give you like a preview of what it looks like. I really like that. It's really help with like visualize those concepts.
Yeah, those two tips are very helpful.
Yeah.
Let's check the...
I think calendar will be helpful, yes.
Yes. And I would say create. And you see the projects are all created for today. But if you want to manage that, what would you do?
My intuition would be maybe like drag it, so like it's like expand the whole timeline. Can I do that? Wait, I can drag it to different dates, but can I?
Yeah. So now if you go to that page, now you only have like a created date here.
So what should I do here?
So you need to click that add a property.
What is a property?
So yeah, just imagine it's like a big spreadsheet. You're adding like another column at the end.
Excel sheet?
Yeah, a big Excel sheet. And you're adding another column at the end saying like start and end date. Or other things. Like
this is interesting because it's actually a little technical.
Yeah.
And if people don't know about what these terms mean, it might be confusing in the beginning. So
yeah, it's a pretty engineering term for sure.
Okay. So add a property. Does it let me, okay, property type, date, I'm assuming? The date with option to format, okay.
And then you can also name it.
I can name it timeline, maybe?
That's good.
Okay, so what do we do? Oh, okay. So I can have a start date, okay, and then end date, I have to turn it on, and like this. I can also include time zone, and all that. Remind. Okay, interesting. Okay, what's next?
So if you go back to the calendar, now you still see like it's not showing like the whole timeline, right? So actually you also need to adjust like the view. Now it's showing you the created day. So you need to change that by date created to by timeline. And then you'll see that.
Boom, there we go. Okay, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
What if, sometimes project get delayed or pushed off? Can I just expand? Oh, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And I can just shorten it from here too?
Yes. You can also move the whole thing forward like 1 week after that or 1 week before that.
So this is something about user control and freedom, and this kind of empower user and make them feel like everything is so easy to move around, and this kind of provides a really good feedback. And I love it.
And you also mentioned that you want to manage your New Year resolution. Why don't you
Yes.
try that?
Okay, I think I'm actually a little confused on how this might work from here. So let's say I have, what I meant was by my daily routine,
Okay.
right? So like next quarter, I don't have that many classes. I want to pick up on my practice on my keyboard. So let's say keyboard practice. At the same time, I want to make sure I call my parents more often. So that's something I'm going to do. I'm going to try to call them every day now since I haven't seen them for a while because of COVID. And then also maybe watercolor. And I am going back to studying brain and behavior. I can't tell guys behavior study. So yeah, these are daily stuff. How do you manage it?
So you want them to like show up on your calendar every day and you can check it
Kind of, yes.
off if you've done.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try to go to the calendar view again.
Okay.
And here you see like they're not on your calendar. Again, they're on that note dated. But you can manage those. For example, can I?
No.
Oh.
See, this is one thing. I imagine if you could drag it from the previous view,
Yes.
you should be able to drag it just from the note status to into
here,
the calendar. I think they probably forgot about
Watch and learn Notion. Yes. Yeah, so now I guess we need to go into that thing. Okay.
Oh, you click it and then edit to today.
Interesting. But that, I hope that we can just drag and drop that.
Yeah.
So now I guess you can change the timeline to, I don't know, show up daily.
Do they even have that option here?
They should have that, right?
I don't
I've seen
think
that on
so.
like Apple Calendar and also Google Calendar.
Yeah, you can repeat.
Let's search like Notion set repeat that way.
Recurring task. Who is this guy?
I don't know.
This is
Wow.
This is so long. Wait, how did?
So you need to set like kind of like a formula or algorithm thing on one of the field and just tell the system that you need to repeat these dates again. Wow, there's even code. Okay. To be honest,
this
as a designer who can code, I still feel that I have a headache right
I
now.
can.
Yeah, it's just like a matter of a button or a drop down on that date picker. Why do they need to do all
This
these
is the very
codes?
interesting part because from what I see as a new user, it seems like they got everything going on now, and then they have so many things, so many details, and have so much freedom for you. But
Yeah.
somehow this little one thing, they didn't do it, and
Yes.
then you have to code it out on your own.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's
Add that Notion, please.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As a new user, what's your impression of Notion?
My impression is it's pretty amazing. I feel like the fact that you create the same list of items, but you can kind of see it in different views.
Yeah.
It's really awesome, and then it kind of like
Powerful.
it's powerful. And then most of the user freedom part is pretty good. Besides some hiccups here and there that I couldn't control. And then I do think though there might be some learning curve. There's a lot of details, properties by timeline, no dates up here. It might take some time for a new user to learn about it.
So there's always that kind of trade-off between like whether to give user more control, allow them to customize things, or just to create all those default and then to ask them to do the things within the limits. Yeah.
I think so too. There's a difference between teaching them how to use this app or forming their behavior into what you want them to do, compared to give them all the freedom they want to do and they can just add things on their own.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
But it's a powerful tool.
In general, it's pretty
Highly
good.
recommended you too.
Oh my god,
Use that.
ambassador right here. People's gonna think we are getting paid for this.
No.
We're not.
But
We're
if
not.
you want to pay us, Notion,
we don't mind.
get in touch.
Yes. Anyway, we hope everybody have a really happy new year, and hopefully you get to spend time with your family. If you cannot, please have a warm and cozy time at home. Treat yourself well, and I think 2021 is going to be better.
Yes, for sure. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!